To choose about a person to be in government, you gotta vote on election day. On the election day, you gotta go to a place with a polling booth and write yours one voting paper. Might be AEC will send about people to set up a polling booth like yours one local community center place for you to vote and to say who you want them for government. You can vote early part if you're not gonna be in yours one community for election day. Call our early voting place or send them about yours one vote in a letter. Make sure you ask them about AEC for voting paper to send them la post. On the election day, you can vote about at yours one voting booth from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock night time. When you will go to that polling booth, you'll see about that people who help about all that voters on election day. They call them about election officials. One of the voting mob will ask them about yours one name, where you live, and if you've been doing yours one vote in the election. That person will mark about yours one name on electoral roll so you can vote. You'll get about 2 paperwork, one little one green paper and one big one white paper. To vote for the person, you want them for the lower house, you gotta write them about on that green paper. The lower house person, you gotta pick them about is called member of parliament. That person will work for yours one area, call them electorate. Yours one vote, gotta choose them about for which person, gotta talk and lie you mob in government. You'll see people for name next to you all that empty one boxes. So you gotta write them about on the green paper. You gotta write them about number 1 in the box next to the person's name you want them to vote for. You gotta write them about number 2 in the box next to the person's name you want them to vote for in second place. You gotta keep writing about all that number 3, 4, yours one third choice, and with yours one fourth choice, you gotta keep doing that until you have about all that number in that box. To vote for the person, you want them to choose them but for the upper house, write them on the white paper. On the white paper, you can vote for like a political party or a person who want them to be a senator. A senator means he work for a biggest one state or territory. The white paper is split up into 2 parts. Between the parts, you got a black one line. On the way, the line, vote for the political party or group, you gotta pick them but. You need to write them about numbers on that paper. First, write them about a number 1 for yours one first choice, number 2 for yours one second choice, like that till number 10. If you want them, if you decide them to vote underneath way, the black one line, you need to write them about number in 12 or more for the boxes on the white one paper. First, you gotta write them that number 1 for yours first choice or which person you want them to work for you. Next one, you gotta do number 2 next to the person who is your second choice. Then write them about yours one number 3 for yours one third choice. Number 4 for yours one fourth choice, and you gotta keep about going like that until 12 or more boxes have about numbers. Make about sure that you write them about on the white one and green one paper the right way. If you don't do them the right way, yours one vote not gonna count. If you make about mistake, don't worry about too much. Ask some AEC worker or for a new one paper. When you write them about on the white one or green one paper, you gotta put them in the card box, call them ballot box. Remember, it's very important for Aboriginal people to decide about what happens in Yubala country. You gotta vote on the election day, have about yours one say.